Hi everybody, it's Honest John. In Shakespeare's play Othello, Iago, who's the villain of the piece, admits he's the villain. He accepts and embraces the fact that he is out to do evil deeds. Now, most people don't think that way. There are exceptions. Dick Cheney, he knows he's evil. You can tell by the little smirk he gets on his face when he's doing interviews. He'll be asked a question about some of the things he did while he was vice president, and that smirk will appear, and it says, yeah, I did that, and I got away with it too. So what the fuck are you gonna do? You see it on little wise-ass kids who know they got away with some shit, and they aren't gonna be punished for it. Exile guy, he admits he's evil. He revels in it. It's even his campaign slogan. But most of the greatest evils in history have been committed by people who are completely convinced of the rightness of their actions. From Torquemada to the Crusaders to Joe Stalin and Hitler. Hitler, he thought that it was destiny that the Aryan race was going to rule the earth and that this was a good thing and he was going to make it happen. Joe McCarthy thought nothing of the lives that he destroyed because he was fighting communism. Bull Connor saw himself as a defender of the white race. It's the same way with conservatives and right-wing Christians. They absolutely believe that what they want is the will of God. They looked at this country and they didn't like it. They saw countries where the rich control everything and everybody else is desperately poor and said, yeah, that's the way things should be. That's what God wants. They looked at America with its thriving middle class and well-paid workers and they hated and despised it. They saw the government helping the poor and creating a social safety net for older people. And they said, this is wrong. And so they've been working for years to create an America that reflects their warped and twisted values. And they've been pretty successful. Take a look around. They talk with reverence about the Constitution while trying to subvert it. They talk about rights while seeking to take them away. They talk about prosperity while trying to destroy that. If they succeed, America will become a third world country, just with better technology. And let me tell you something, they won't quit. They are firmly convinced that their evil dream is God's will. And they have to be defeated. The majority of Americans are beginning to become aware of this. That's what the Occupy movement is about. And I guarantee you this. If they don't get their way, they will resort to violence. If you don't believe it, look at the anti-abortion movement. They've thought nothing of blowing up clinics, killing doctors. And they've kind of got away with it, because even though maybe the individual that did it has been convicted, the movement itself is allowed to flourish. What should have happened is when they blew up a clinic, somebody should have gone and blown up an Operation Rescue meeting. When they killed a doctor, somebody should have killed Bill O'Reilly or Randall Terry or Susan Selinger. But it didn't happen. So they feel they've got the upper hand. And believe me, if they don't get their way as far as this other stuff goes, they will turn violent. And we have to be ready for it. There is violence in America's future, one way or the other. Thanks for listening.